What's your name?
Paddy Pimblett.
Okay, do you have a fight nickname?
My coach calls me Paddy The Baddy Pimblett.
Paddy The Baddy. Cool.
I know where I'm going. I've seen it in my future. I know what my destiny is, and it's to be the biggest star in the whole of MMA.
When Paddy walked in the gym, Paddy was a 14, 15-year-old skinny kid giving to all the older ones.
I wasn't exactly a big scrapper when I was younger. In ours, my brother was 5.5 years older than me, so I'd get beat up and I'd keep coming at him, So when I eventually did learn to fight, that's what I got good at.
Paddy Pimblett!
Tough as well. This is across the jaw right now, but Scott does look as though he's panicking. And he's tapped out. So Scott Gregory goes to 0-2.
As he sits down, looks like he might be finding some space.
Tapped up. Big submission win for Paddy Pimblett. Switches to the body triangle.
And he makes that look easy, that transition.
Oh, he does have the frame.
It.
Switches
it's
to the
under the chin. It's over.
The big squeeze.
And that's Paddy. What Paddy does so. This is Severe MMA. We're at the Macron Arena in Bolton, and we're with the new FCC European Flyweight. What am I talking about? Featherweight champion, Paddy The Baddy Pimblett. And first off, you're always very verbal before a fight, and this was no different. Do you ever worry about the pressure you put on yourself, or do you enjoy that?
No pressure, man. Nothing. No one want to win anyway, so what's the point of feeling pressure? No point.
On the face, so it's going to cause a lot of pain, but it shouldn't quite force a submission.
And there's the submission! Paddy Pimblett with the big squeeze!
You can see the look of disgust on Pimblett's face.
Flying knee, the big right hand! Paddy Pimblett! He's done it! Paddy Pimblett is the new Cage Warriors featherweight champion of the world! Unbelievable! The night belongs to Paddy Pimblett.
21 years old, man. 21 years old.
It's a big squeeze from Paddy The Baddy.
He's got the angle, he's got the extension!
Oh, there's a submission!
See that hip's pushed into the ground. You see how he's sprawled out? He's almost hyper-extended backwards. And there we go.
McGregor is the biggest name in the sport now, you know what I mean? That's the goal, and that's what's gonna happen.
I reckon you were one of the top graduates of the UFC in 2021. Belter year for you.
Yeah, it was. Very good year. Only I won't fight in the UFC as well. Not many people get like a just signed for the UFC on the actual UFC page when they get signed, you know what I mean? And I got that, and it's just going to keep doing that. Everything's just getting bigger and better as we go along. I keep saying bigger and better, but that's just the way everything's happening.
So here he is, Paddy The Baddy Pimblett, 16-3, former Cage Warriors featherweight champion. He believes he is ready to put his proverbial best foot forward.
Yeah, there's been so much hype around this man, of course, because of the way he fights and the exciting style that he has.
He feels as though he will be the face of the UFC. This kid has something, man. If he has fighting ability to match, he will be something to deal with.
Fights on. Comes back. The plus 130 dog. This fight.
Well, that's a nice head that just landed. Oh, jumping switch kick.
Clearly the Benjamini corner.
Oh, huge right for Benjamin. You've got to be careful when you get to the UFC. I said to him, listen, he didn't really give a good excuse, to be honest. It was just self-belief. And of course, the training done.
Luigi's letting him up to his feet because Luigi understands he can hurt him now.
90 seconds into the career for Paddy Pimblett.
If you're Luigi, you're very happy.
To upset the apple cart, right? Let me mess with your plans. Let me change. Guys, Pimblett is not seeing the left hook of Benjamini.
He recognizes that the left hook is getting through. Having the arm below the shoulder.
Mike is a fighter. Look at that. Get right.
gentlemen, referee Mark Smith has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
I'm here with the winner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Paddy.
What did I tell you, Mike? Me and you will be having this conversation after the first round finish. And what happened?
Well, all right, Dino. Hey, Paddy Pimblett. Welcome to the desk. We've got Paul Felter back in here with us. Paddy Pimblett, the one of the stars of the hour.
Speaking of tomorrow night, Paddy, your opponent Vargas, how do you get him out of there? What's the approach going into this fight? We know how you fight. Great on the ground, fun and crazy on the feet. How do you see yourself getting it done?
I'm going to be my same usual self. Crazy and fun on the feet. Come out and throw some nice kicks at him, throw some hands at him, and if we end up on the floor, I'll submit him or finish him with ground and pound. And if we stay on the feet long enough, I'll knock him out. I don't see this fight going out to the first round. I genuinely don't.
$55.
155 for Paddy. Official weight 155 for Vargas.
Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 150.
Against his fight clock is he never spoke about on the walks was that when it comes to Washington's record, not only got a knockout, but he's going to try right to the chin, coming to get back up to his feet. It's hard for Bison. Then keep coming from his knee. His life depends on him. He knows what to do easier. Although, he's going to this could be it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Lucas Bukowski has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
What are we saying, Paddy?
You know, it wasn't as clean as I like, but are you not entertained?
That's really the goal. I could finish him in the first round. He has the excuse for a bad weight cut. We rematch in the T-Mobile Arena. I get Paddy Pimblett twice. Let's get this thing out of the way right now, right this time, this year. I don't have to worry about it in the future because I want Paddy Pimblett. We're both young. We're both in the prime of our life, and I want to beat him twice, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. Yeah, we're hyping the fight up, but not in the right way. You know, a little homoerotic, if that's okay to say. But I
think so.
Yeah, we have a similar vibe, similar charisma. Yeah, you know, I like him, and I think it's gonna be an interesting fight.
It's been a unique build-up to this fight. Talks of twerking and teabagging and stuff like that. What have you made of it?
I didn't mind him, lad, before the fight got announced, you know what I mean? But he's been talking all sorts of crazy shit, lad. And he's an absolute crab. You know what I mean? Can't throw a punch to save his life. And he's trying to talk shit, lad. It's mad. Can't believe he's talking about my opponents. That's Octagon, lad. Me nan's dead and she'd finish him. Know what I mean?
I've seen this place like this ever before.
The last show was crazy, wasn't it? It was unbelievable. I walked out and it was deafening, the noise. I just saw loads of fans screaming my name. I enjoy every second of that walkout, clapping my hands, jumping up and down, getting the crowd into it. I live for this. This is what I was made to do. come out and entertain people and beat people up at the same time. What can you not love about that?
You see he's squeezing that in, he's trying to get that. Oh, nice knee!
Big knee. Oh, that'll help it.
Now he's taking the back.
The game. He found his way there tonight.
This could be it.
Looks like it's going under.
This is it.
That's tight. He gets it. He gets the tap. The Paddy party goes to the next level.
Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Can I say a few words, please? I wanna dedicate this fight to little baby Lee, little warrior.
I'd much rather my friend come to me and speak to me and cry on my shoulder than me have to cry when I'm carrying his coffin a week later.
Like, more of a fighter than any of us will ever be. But also, I woke up on Friday morning at 4 AM to a message that one of my friends back home had killed himself.
Every morning I'd just roll over and start crying. Every single morning without fail.
This was 5 hours before me weigh-in. So Ricky, lad, that's for you. But
when he spoke about his friend Ricky, I must have had 15 messages for people saying you need to get Paddy in James's place. He just talks to the men that we want to get here. You know, the fellas that we see come to us because they have got to a place where they feel that their death by suicide is the answer to the problems they're facing.
there's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve this by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone.
I know for a fact I am going to be the biggest star in the sport, but I also know for a fact that I'm going to be a UFC champion.
Proudly repping Astoria, Queens, New York. Here is Jared Flash Gordon.
He is focused on being one of the best in this division.
What troubles Paddy might present, if any?
I mean, you know, he goes for it. You know, he hits hard, I guess, but so does everyone at this level. You know, he makes a lot of mistakes and he has a lot of holes, and I just have to capitalize on it. But, you know, I know he has some quit in him. You know, he's quitting other fights, and he you can't ever, ever, ever unlearn that. That's just something that he's born with. I've never quit. I never will. You have to literally kill me to quit.
One thing that did piss me off was he said, I'm a quitter. I've never quit. I've been choked unconscious and went 5 rounds twice against 2 steroid abusers when I went into both of them fights injured. You know what I mean? He's the quitter. He tapped to a choke recently, what wasn't even fully on. Like, that wasn't even a proper rear naked choke against an opponent who was absolutely dog shit.
156.
156, the official weight for Paddy Pimblett.
155 and a half.
155 and a half, the official weight for Jared Gordon.
Yeah, I had a lot of ups and downs in my career, like, even after my last fight, when you win the fight. Very disappointed in that performance now. It was a lot closer than I thought.
Tony Ferguson presents an interesting challenge. He's one of the most creative guys to ever step into the Octagon.
If you're in the UFC, your goal's got to be a UFC champion, or you're in the wrong game. I'm in the UFC. That's the legacy I want to leave behind.